My name is John Buglione, Buglione. I was an E5 hill technician. The rush was just down the road a piece. We were in Newport, Rhode Island. The Grand Canyon was on a main pier, and all the other ships would tie up against it. And my ship was actually tied up against the Yosemite when I got orders, and I went on the ship. And that was it. I started, it was October 1965 when I got there. I was impressed. I was very impressed. I was impressed with the service. I was impressed with the Navy. I really enjoyed being in it. I didn't like a lot of times. I didn't like a lot of things they did to me, but I did enjoy being in the Navy and being in the service, you know. Just something you gotta, like when my son came back from boot camp, I said, how do you like it? He goes, it's unique. I said, you'll come aboard amidships, port or starboard, depending on where we're tied up. Aft of the area that you come on amidships, there's a 5-inch 38 back there. My cabin, my quarters were right below the 5-inch 38, okay? Which meant that if I was in my rack and they started firing that thing, I'd be all over the place. That's going aft. Behind my compartment was my shop. The shop was back there, coffee 24/7. Anybody needed coffee? We used to steal it from the cooks and bring it in the back. We had a great crew. Well, all right, I was in third class when I got there. There were two other third class on board. There was a second class, Barnes. He was in charge of my shop. Mullins was in charge of the whole area because he was the damage controlman. Shipfitters, metalsmiths, and damage controlmen usually share the same shop. They usually share the same area. So we were back there. So the first class was Mullen. He was a damage controlman. The second class was Barnes. Unfortunately, I never got involved. I never got in touch with Mullins, which is the first class. But I did wind up having contact with Barnes just a few years before he passed away, a couple of years ago. We've been a very, very close group. This group's been going on about 23 years now, you know. And we have reunions every 2 years. Now it's every year. I was a welder. The day I got on board the ship, they gave me a job. They gave me a work order, and it was to weld a cleat onto one of the forward. There was a port there, and I had to weld a cleat. The guy that was standing there was getting pissed off because it was a Saturday morning, and he wanted to go on Liberty, and I was holding him there to do the job because he had to clean it up when I was finished. And he's standing there, and he's standing there, and standing there. And he got pissed off at me. It took him about 6 months to get back at me. He introduced me to my wife. You can put that one in. And we've been friends since. Yeah.